Now the secret to wearing your wedding dress again, the Wedding Bells has your answer.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Wedding Bells.
I just got engaged.
And I did not. We're on an adventure to plan the big day.
You dream about your wedding dress your whole life, but you only get to wear it that one time. So, we hosted J'adore Encore.
A wear it again party, whether wedding, bridesmaid, or prom dress. Fabulous invitations designed by Flipside Creative were sent out.
And we even had a pink carpet.
Bum, bum, ba, bum.
I didn't clean my dress because they wanted to charge me more to clean it than I paid for it.
I bought it before I knew my venue, and then my father said, no way, you're not wearing this dress.
Too much cleavage.
There's hats, you too.
Thank you.
We love them too, thanks to Paint Entertainment.
The butterflies are coming back.
3 generations of wedding dresses. How long ago were you married?
43 years. Still fit into your wedding dress from 1967. Yes.
How did she? That was fast math.
Look at sorority posing!
This is one of my bridesmaids' dresses.
Oh, I see
really
it.
wanted to wear my actual dress.
Did you spill wine all over it?
It was a little dirty.
What's the bridesmaid whose dress you took doing tonight then?
Where's your wedding dress?
It's boxed. It's like been mummified. I finally got it into it. Took about 2 people and a lot of time.
What are you wearing?
My princess wedding dress.
Very nice.
This event was beautiful because when my husband and I were getting me ready, it was like reminiscing about our times. So thanks you for, inspiring us.
The pink carpet made everyone feel like a movie star. And then we strutted our stuff in the fashion show. What were we thinking? We're not models.
Thank goodness Brock's Modern Bridesmaid makes everyone look fabulous.
Here comes the bride.
Oh, Isabel's wedding gowns.
All the vendors had given away fabulous prizes.
And it goes to the hottest divorcee here, Miss Katie Summers. It takes a lot to be a hot divorcee. Yeah.
DJ Two Scoops got the party going.
Vancouver photo booth was a hit. Aubrey and I were trying to guess what Corey Caricatures was drawing.
I'm gonna guess, tandem bike.
No, we're on thrones.
A quick bite with Savory Chef, delicious. And Sweet Retreats had saved us the last 2 cupcakes. I'm always sad when a party's over.
Aw, don't worry, Aubrey. Fabrice Grover Photography captured all of the memories.
Given the excuse, any woman is excited to wear her wedding dress again.
J'adore Encore was a success. You're right, Sarah. Every girl does want a reason to slip back into her wedding gown.
Bye. Next year, I can wear my wedding dress.
For Shaw TV, we're the Wedding Bells.
I'd love to be able to wear my wedding dress again. I'd also like to be a repeat offender here at Scandinavian Spa Whistler. Last fall, I took advantage of their local monthly pass. And don't forget about Locals Tuesdays. It's a perfect way to unwind from a day of sport. After the break, you're never too young or too old to try out a new sport.
Today you're going to experience the Discover Biathlon.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
Artina's handcrafted Canadian jewelry, 387 Water Street in Gastown and Government Street in Victoria.
Welcome back to the Express on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Nicole Fitzgerald. And I'm feeling very warm and relaxed and just going to chill out at the bistro, which is catered by the Barefoot Bistro with soups, cheese plates, and snacks. So if you're looking for something for Valentine's Day, this might be the perfect ticket. Or if your girlfriend or wife is a little more athletic, Discovery Biathlon might be an idea.
Travel along with us on the Quality Assured Collision Road Trip as we explore the many marvelous attractions and activities of beautiful British Columbia.
It is the #1 winter sport in Europe, believe it or not.
And Duncan Money Monroe is determined to make the sport #1 here in Whistler. So this week's road trip rolls out of Whistler Village and into the Callahan Valley to visit Whistler Olympic Park.
Today you're going to experience the Discover Biathlon, so we're going to do a little bit of skate skiing and we'll do some firing on the range.
I'm feeling very graceful.
Stripped of my poles, the biathlon and Nordic ski coach put me through the ABCs of skate skiing as the first part of this hour-and-a-half drop-in program. Laughing at yourself is definitely a part of the curriculum.
As soon as you start looking at me, you were able to spin a lot quicker.
Russian dancing to the beat of cue words helped smooth and elongate my glide.
Purple power.
So things are looking good. All right, remember, ankle flex, hips coming forward, always looking up. Now you want to go try the biathlon?
I do.
All right, let's give it a shot. Come on. We're shooting a .22 caliber, and we'll be shooting at the Olympic distance, which is 50 meters.
I may have been shooting on the Olympic course, but thankfully not with an Olympic-sized target hole. I shot at the training wheel version with success.
There's a lot of Olympic heart in these rifles. Money raised funds by selling off Olympic skis and bibs from the Wayne Gretzky's of the biathlon world to help raise funds for half a dozen rifles for the local club.
Here at Whistler Olympic Park, the Callahan Winter Sports Club hosts Masters Biathlon programs for both children and adults. Money coaches the Saturday classes. The Olympic organizer for biathlon also founded a monthly biathlon toonie race.
Ooh, not bad.
It's kind of the philosophy of the mountain bike toonie race. Grassroots, no timing, no bibs. What we do is we invite anybody can come out here, classic skiers, skate skiers, kids, adults.
Money's upping my game a little bit. I've only got 30 seconds to shoot all of these targets. See how I do. Whoa, I missed it! Oh, penalty loop.
So if you miss one target, one shot, you have to ski 150 meters in the penalty loop. Oh, I've done a few BC Cups, and I spend a lot of time in the penalty loop sometimes.
But thanks to Money, this loop of shame feels more like Olympic-sized fun. From the Callahan Valley, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.
Entertaining and informative, the Quality Assured Collision Road Trip. Weekends on Shaw TV. Always something new and exciting.
Waxing plays a huge role in biathlon. Did you know that the Norwegian team spent $12 million during the games on waxing? Today is all about celebrating the outdoors, whether skiing, spying, or sliding.
Later on in the show, meet our Olympians of tomorrow.
And we've moved outside to take in the views here at the Scandinavian Spa. It's that time in the show again to check in with our local animal shelters. Let's see who's up for adoption at the Squamish SPCA and Wagon Whistler.
Hi, and thanks for visiting the Squamish SPCA. Here are some animals we have available for adoption. This is Calliope. She is approximately 3 years old. She is a spayed female. She is quite shy, doesn't appreciate being held, but she likes to be pet and she actually loves to have her back scratched. She does get along with dogs and great with other cats, and she's just a real sweet, quiet cat. So this is Indy. She is about 9 weeks old. She's a spayed female, up to date with her vaccines and deworming. She's going to probably mature mid to large size, 50 to 60 pounds. Breed is anybody's guess. She's very, very mixed, but she's wonderful temperament and would make a great family dog.
Welcome to Wagon Whistler. This is Seamus. He's up for adoption. He came to us at the end of October on Halloween. He was unfortunately run over by a vehicle and had a fractured pelvis. So if you think you're the right kind of person to take on a dog who has lots of energy, but will still need some special care for the next little while, this little guy would love to have a warm and friendly home to go to. Come and look for Seamus. This is Sammy. He's up for adoption. He's 5 years old. He's probably one of the snuggliest cats we've had come through. He's an absolute love. He loves good pets, lots of snuggling. He never complains about what time you get home or how much you've eaten. He's the perfect man. If you're interested in getting a cat or a best friend, I think he'd be the man.
Love pets, love animals. The SPCA and WEG are always looking for volunteers to care for the Sea to Sky's cutest residents.
Take advantage of WEG Wednesdays at the Chuckamus Doggy Den. A $15 donation and all proceeds benefit WEG, as well as giving your dog a day of play. Fun is also to be had at the Whistler Sliding Center, the fastest track in the world. And it's not just Olympians that are racing it.
It's nice and warm outside, so the ice is nice and soft, so it's pretty easy to drive.
The conversation of a once recreational loser is now beginning to sound a lot more like an experienced athlete, as this 14-year-old readies for one of her almost daily training runs at the Whistler Sliding Center.
She started basically the day this track opened, and has been traveling back and forth between here and Calgary to get her run volumes up. She really has some great potential. She's ran in the Olympics for the women's event in their training.
Today, Jenna Spencer is sliding at speeds of 125 kilometers per hour. The Whistler Sliding Center has afforded youth in the Sea to Sky corridor some unique opportunities. Thanks to its creation, BC now boasts a provincial luge development team, a crew of 8 to 14-year-olds who are picking up speed in more ways than one.
2 weeks ago, I won first place at a BC Cup.
These two are from the Canadian Championships. This one is gold from the Canadian Championships last year, and this is silver from 2 years ago.
In the last couple of years, Calgary has hosted the Youth Canadian Championships. In a few weeks, the kids from Calgary will be coming here for Youth Canadian Championships. The Youth Canadian Championships is taking place on February 26th, and Junior Canadian Championships is the weekend after on March 6th.
Many of Canada's 2010 Olympians had their start in recreational programs such as these, including gold medalist John Montgomery. The adult program here at the Whistler Sliding Center is growing as well.
We have started a recreational program for skeleton and bobsleigh. It is a requirement to take a driving school for either sport, and we offer those a couple times a year. We have some of them coming out 5 times a week, and some of them are aspiring athletes and may eventually make it on to the America's Cup team or even the World Cup team. Some of them are just out here for fun and they just can't get enough of it.
For Jenna, a position on the junior national team is expected within the next couple of years, thanks to her dedication and the field of play the Whistler Sliding Center provides.
I like the speed here and like the tight curves. Here it's really like you have to be on the ball.
And here, this Olympian of tomorrow now gets to call the fastest track in the world her own. From Whistler, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.
Inspired to give it a try, the skeleton experience will be open to the public later this month, as well as bobsleigh later in the season. So get active, get outdoors. It's the Express Spotlight.
The Canadian Home Builders Association Sea to Sky hosts the second annual AGM and Trade Show on Wednesday, February 9th in Whistler. Lunch sponsor Mike McKenna of the BC Construction Safety Alliance will be the guest speaker. Thank you to event sponsors, including Platinum, Griff Building Supplies, Silver, Cardinal Concrete, and Bronze, North Face Kitchens and Bath. To register, call Brownwind Thorburn at 604-902-4014 or visit chbaseseatosky.com. Celebrating its Sweet 16, the World Ski and Snowboard Festival returns with the Big Air Championship as well as new arts events. The Pro Photographer and Filmmaker Showdown sell out fast. Tickets are now on sale.
From extreme sports to extreme spying, take a risk. Don't bring a book or even pick up a magazine at the Scandinavian spa. Just sit and be quiet and live in the moment. It's my favorite way to do it. And that wraps up this week's show. If you'd like to see your story idea on the Express, drop us a line at sea2skyexpress@shaw.ca. You can now get our show on YouTube. Just search Shaw TV Whistler. Join us next week. We're going to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the Olympic and Paralympic Games with a new exhibit at the Whistler Museum.